Hello everyone, I'm William C., a Chinese player who is playing Cities Skylines. It's my pleasure to be invited by Paradox Interactive to take part in the project Cities Skylines Global Collaboration. I'm the 12th creator and I come from China, in charge of the construction of the city square as well as parks in the Global Collaboration City. So, let's have a little nice tour and see what they look like. Thanks to the former 11 talented creators from different countries who taught all kinds of playing techniques in the city's skylines, you all may now learn some building techniques, so I won't repeat them, but I will stress some ideas about my construction with you guys. The city square, which connects CBD, downtown, suburb, and the seashore, is in the heart of the city. First of all, the helical shape of the genes is the main inspiration of my construction of the main square. DNA is the basis of life, and the topic of the square is the reflection on life. We all know that there are few straight lines in nature, so I streamlined the square and made the square, which symbolizes life, looks like more natural. It is also a kind of postmodern expression. There was an existing road in the city, and the square was divided into two parts. The spiral square also created three enclosed areas which are different in size. So, let's have a look at the buildings in these areas and find out the cultural elements that I put in. The first area is a crescent sunken square with stairs and a pool, and the ceiling lamp in the middle symbolizes the stars. I mainly used Islamic buildings in this little square, and the gentle and still water symbolizes the clear eyes under the hijab of Muslim girls. The second area is the highest part of the whole square. Put a small postmodern Gothic church in this hanging garden. People can see the sunlight slanted down through the cross on the top of the roof, which symbolizes the God's equal love for all men. Now, let's go over the multi-layer pedestrian overpass and come to the other side of the square. The third area is an oriental garden. There is a little lake in the middle of the square, and people can go to the island on the lake from the Chori Gate by a small bridge. There is a small oriental temple for Vaisravana on the island. Vaisravana is a god from India, and with the spread of the Buddhism in China, Japan, and Korea, Vaisravana became a symbol which brings people wealth and food to help people. There is also a waterfall from springs. In Chinese culture, water also symbolizes wealth. I put different kinds of cultural elements in the buildings through the city square, and I hope that all the citizens can find their own happiness here. Therefore, I also put some facilities such as underground parking lots, cafe, shopping area, and small stages. Besides, I put some gardens around the square so that people can rest here. I also designed a giant city sculpture called Shanhe, which means mountains and rivers. Lastly, I put a teardrop-shaped lawn, which symbolizes the origin of life. And on the square, I also put the name of the city and the logo of Paradox Interactive on the lawn. I also put my wishes for world peace on the lawn. Now, let's leave the square and cross the road, and then we are now at the seashore. This 5-star rechargeable park, which remains a stable profit, is one of the main parks in the city. We can see that there are some marvelous sea-washed cliffs on the coast. Now, let's follow the stairs to the highest pavilion to look over the sea and appreciate the most beautiful skyline along the seashore, as if we can have a view of the whole world. Then, I drill 2 groups of walkways above the sea, so that the visitors can be closer to the sea. The walkways are also streamlined, and the inspiration of the walkways are the coastal roads in Xiamen, China. People can run or ride bicycles on the concrete walkways. The other group of the wooden walkways, which connect the rest platform on the sea, is lower. People can be closer to the sea on the wooden walkways, feel the sound of the waves, and they can even see the dolphins and the whales swimming in the water. Visitors can also take boats at the rest platform on the sea to go to the lighthouse. One of the ends of the walkways connects a Baroque art museum on the seashore, and visitors can also go to the city passenger port through the side entrance of the park here. There is also another side entrance which connects the CBD of the city. The other end of the walkway is the green lawn of the city, forest. Here is a huge torii on the sea. The torii symbolizes good luck to all the citizens in the city. Then, let's come to the main entrance, which faces the downtown area. This entrance faces the main road of the town, so the traffic here is pretty busy. And I put a lot of multi-story car parks so that the visitors can park here easily. I also added a helicopter platform, which can be found in New Sunset Harbor DLC, so that the helicopter line to the airport can take off and land here. If we go forward, then we can find another side entrance of the park. There is also an office area which maintains the park in this corner. Thank you all for supporting the Global Collaboration City project, in which 12 global top creators worked together in these 12 days. Night falls, and let's come back to the central square. When the giant neon light spills on the square, we can see that almost all the youngsters in the town flood into the square. A day in Global Collaboration City is ended in the music carnival on the square, and our 12-day journey also comes to an end. Thank you all for watching this video about city's skylines. The next episode is the collection of all the 12 creators, and it is also the last episode. So, see you in the next video. I'm William C., a Chinese player who is playing Cities Skylines. Thank Paradox Interactive, and thank you all guys. Do remember to subscribe my channel, and see you.